From Brooklyn, New York, it's a Forest City rat in our world. We're just living in it. It's Arts Insight with Andrew Guidone. Tonight, Singer Songwriter Clara Lofaro, plus the Brooklyn Waterfront Artists Coalition exhibit, Red Hoops. Forever late with the rent, Andrew Guidone.
Welcome to Arts Insight. I'm Andrew. Here on the show we feature some of New York City's finest neighborhood talent from all 5 boroughs, and I'm so glad you can join us. It is 2011. It is the brand new year. Liz, how the heck are you?
I'm great. So great to be on Arts Insight. We're back doing shows. It's just great to have a cast together.
We took a what you would call a semi-permanent hiatus for some time because you know that I'm a filmmaker first and television producer, and this is a volunteer effort. It's our hobby. It's
That's
what
right.
we enjoy doing. We like giving back to the community.
Right. I'm writing. That's what I'm doing. And we're all doing our own thing, but we come together to make this happen for the people working in the arts.
And I want to say a very special thank you to Brooklyn Waterfront Artists Coalition. We're in a new space. It's great. It's on the waterfront. It's at BWAC, and we couldn't be happier. So we want to extend a special thank you for them for donating space and allowing us to do this. And speaking of which, we are now under the auspices of BWAC, Brooklyn Waterfront Artists Coalition, who brings you great exhibits every year, well, all seasons of the year, in fact. But what they're most famous for, of course, is their waterfront pier show that happens during every summer of the year on the Red Hook piers. So we're now kind of part of the art community here.
Right. If you're established and emerging in the arts, you can come down, gain a membership, and be in the midst of so many great artists, curators.
You know, another tradition that we have on Arts Insight, of course, is Arts Insight Trivia. This is the time where we ask faithful viewers to pick up the phone and try their luck at answering one of a few questions that we have. It's all about arts, it's all about trivia, it's all about arts and trivia. Have I made myself clear?
Perfectly clear.
Okay. Here is the question for our inaugural 2011 show. The question is, in 2005, oh, by the way, there's absolutely no incentive whatsoever for you, to really answer this question and call our hotline. And by the way, the hotline number is on your screen right now. Call if you know the answer to this trivia question, and the prize this month, because again, there's really no incentive for you to call without winning a prize, is, I got it here somewhere.
Or so we would think.
No, I have it. I have it. Wait. Okay. It's from my wallet, but it's, this $15 iTunes gift card.
Awesome.
Which, look, I haven't even scratched it. It's an unused $15 iTunes gift card. This is not an Apple endorsement. This is just whatever happens to be in my wallet. Because, that's how I am. I'm a charitable person, Liz. I give what I can when I can. But anyway, here is the question. In 2005, Christo and Jean-Claude unveiled the gates in Central Park. The question is, approximately how many orange gate panels were installed? It's a tongue twister, orange gate panels.
That's right.
And what material were they made from?
Now you said approximate. What's the window of...
I'm not telling you.
Yeah, tell me.
What are you trying to do?
You said approximate.
You're trying to sabotage people's chances.
You're giving them the possibility of an approximate figure, aren't you?
So anyway, you too could win this lovely iTunes gift card for $15. Just think of all the great music and videos, and your favorite movie, by the way, that you can download. Again, not an endorsement. It just comes from the goodness of my wallet. So there. Glad you could help, Liz.
Ah, wonderful.
Maybe next time we'll see what's in your wallet.
How old is your...
Make our donation.
Is your picture? Your license probably has hair on it.
Yeah. All right, we'll save the pot shots for later, okay?
Okay, we'll do
because I've got a few. Tonight's guest is a singer and songwriter living in the South Slope of Brooklyn, but originally from Toronto. Her life journeys have taken her many places and have given her plenty of stories to tell through song. She's also an accomplished songwriter for other signed and unsigned artists, and is opened for sold-out shows for the likes of Duncan Shake, Anna Nalick, and Jeffrey Gaines. This past December, she released her 4th album titled Clara Lofaro, and in addition, her new single and music video, Just Smile, is bound to put a smile on your face. If you want to know about when she's touring, check out her website, which we'll mention in a little bit. But welcome to the show, Clara Lofaro.
Ooh, yeah, yeah. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. The boy next door who broke my fall as if it was the breeze. I didn't know you now. I adore you. What have you done to me? I breathe you in, then you're gone. You're gone. If she's your anchor, then I'm just the breeze blowing hopelessly upstream. If you won't have me, please don't tease. The girl next door, so insecure, you read me like a book. Your compass tilted, my armor shifted, the ground beneath you shook. You breathe me in, then you're gone. I'm lingering in your thoughts. If she's your anchor, then I'm just the breeze blowing hopelessly upstream. If you won't have me, please don't tease. I'll paint a picture for you in the rain. When you get the chill, remember me. Yeah. Oh, 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 yeah, yeah. Watercolors wash off. Oh, yeah. If she's your anchor, then I'm just the breeze blowing hopelessly upstream. If you won't have me, please don't tease. Watercolors wash off. If we take it slow, we might consider where this is going. You play the part of my life hero, and I am falling. Don't wanna be free any longer to resist try, there's no getting away. I don't wanna stray, baby, I choose you. No running around after all that you've done. I'll take it and run. Oh, I choose you. North or south, my head, your shoulder, the worry's over. Sun or moon, the skies are glitter, a solar shower. Can't go on without you, I'm addicted. Oh, 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 there's no getting over you. Hard as I try, there's no getting away. I don't wanna stray, baby, I choose you. No running around after all that you've done. I'll take it and run, oh, I choose you. Your smell is lingering, I can breathe you in, don't know where to begin. Just give me one full dose, only heaven knows where the story goes. Hard as I try, there's no getting away. I don't wanna stray, baby, I choose you. No running around after all that you've done. I'll take it and run, oh, I choose you. Hard as I try, there's no getting away. I don't wanna stray, baby, I choose you. No running around after all that you've done. I'll take it and run, oh, I choose. If we take it slow, we might consider where this is going.
Welcome to the show, Clara Lofaro. Clara, you were awesome.
Thank
you
you
so much.
Thanks.
The numbers sound great. So tell us about your music. I mean, we have some soul, some positivity, a little bit of Italian as well. How did you go about shaping your sound?
For this particular album, I mean, I've been singing my whole life, and I've kind of organically developed my sound. Gone on instinct for the most part. For this album, though, I was kind of going for a more pop sound. Prior to this album, I had just sung and written songs kind of that were deeply personal for me, and this time I was trying to sing and use my voice and my writing to create something that was appealing to other people and that people would relate to differently. So I think I did more crafting of my sound on this album. In the past, I've just kind of sung. And the Italian, I just kind of wanted to bring some of my heritage into it. I'm of Italian descent, and I speak Italian, and I love languages. I speak a little French, and I just kind of wanted to bring some of that worldliness into the mix. So.
Nice. I mean, because it's all part of your identity. It's part of who you are. It's what you do when you craft and make songs as you're a singer and songwriter. You write for other artists as well. Want to tell us a little bit about what you do?
It's been an interesting journey, I guess, over the past year. I've started to do that, and also I co-wrote a lot on this album. And that's all new, and I love getting my head into other people's heads, trying to see who they are as an artist and develop the song around that. So that's been a really beautiful approach to songwriting, and it's taken me out of myself, which has taught me more about myself as an artist and as a person. So it's been very cool. I write for unsigned artists as well as I've been writing for signed artists as well. A song that's on my album Parade I had originally written for Leona Lewis, and it didn't quite fit the style of her album, though they liked the song, and so I got to put it on my album, which was kind of cool. So
well, nice. Yeah, not really her loss, you know.
Oh, thanks.
That's how I see it. So I think songwriting is, I mean, many would regard it as a different medium with parameters, of course. You know, like haiku is haiku.
Yeah.
Songwriting is songwriting. You have a chorus, you have this, you have that. Is there something you do that's kind of unique to the game that other songwriters may have not dared tried?
I like it when a song, when a certain section of a song comes up that completely surprises you, that you wouldn't expect. And sometimes I do that. Sometimes I'll write a hook, and then I'll purposely get my head out of it and write something totally different. And sometimes I won't use an instrument so that the key doesn't limit me, or my knowledge of harmony doesn't limit me. And then when you bring those two pieces of music together, you have something very unique and not obvious that you've heard before. So I guess that's a little technique that I've tried, and sometimes it ends up where the chorus is in a different key, and I didn't plan on it, but it works. And both hooks are strong enough that you can make it gel, and then use your knowledge of harmony to make it gel, you know? Use your technique after the creative process. Kind of let your instincts flow first.
Because you know, in a certain way, we have this innate ability to listen to music, and we all can predict, after God knows how many years of top 40, what comes next.
Yeah.
But what's nice about your music, I would say, is we don't always know what comes next.
Oh, thanks.
And it's nice to sort of change the medium up in such a way that challenges you, but also challenges the audience, challenges the listener too. Well, let's talk about the process. It came out just very recently, about a month ago, I think. What was that like? How was the whole experience?
Well, it was actually a really, really wonderful, intense experience. It is my 4th album, and until this album, like I kind of mentioned earlier, I had written all the music and all the songs on my own. I did a lot of co-writing on this album, and also I had Slow Records behind me, so it wasn't, in the past it was me working part-time jobs and being a musician and all these things to pay for my own record. Not having to do as much of that helped me to focus on the music, and it also allowed me to work with some great producers. I worked with Anthony Resta, Robert Smith, and Harold Stefan, all musicians and producers that I admire very, very greatly, and I got to kind of go to that level that I've really wanted to, and I guess was too overwhelmed to be able to just be the artist for once, kind of, and it was good. It was great.
Well, it's nice. People always say that, you know, some of your product is always better when there's teamwork behind it.
Absolutely.
I mean,
yeah.
and then some are so controlling that they just got to do it all.
No.
Either way, I mean, what comes of it is always something interesting, you know, and harmonious.
Yeah, that's definitely something I've really learned, and I would like, it's a goal of mine, and I'd like to say I won't take that for granted, but it's a goal of mine to know the difference of teamwork and just doing it on your own, because when you've had to do it on your own, you know the difference, you feel the difference, and it makes a huge difference. That album is not just me. It really is the culmination of all the wonderful heart and talent that was put behind it. So.
I can tell. I can definitely tell.
Yeah.
Some time ago, you've performed for music legends. You've opened for them. And you're used to performing in front of thousands. Even to the Super Bowl commercials that were recently on. I mean, that's impressive stuff.
Thanks.
Want to tell us a little about it?
I love singing on a big stage, and the Super Bowl commercials have it singing "When You Wish Upon a Star." That kind of took me back to being a kid and when I heard those songs, so that was awesome. That was like literally going in and doing a 15-minute audition, and they used my vocal from the audition, so that was a big, awesome surprise, because you know, you work so hard with music, and then every once in a while, when something like that clicks, it's awesome. And the big shows, opening for big artists, I mean, I feel that. I always, it feels in my element to me. So I love feeding off the audience and people, and it's great opportunities, and I want more to come, and just keep doing it. So
nice.
That's good.
Nice. Well, I wish you that continued streak of success.
Thank you.
Can you tell us a little bit about your latest music video, the single "Just Smile"?
Yeah. Well, it's kind of ironic, because I'm a person who smiles a lot. I don't do it on purpose. I just can't help it, and I usually don't even realize I'm doing it until my face starts to hurt after a show when I'm smiling too much, or when people tell me, "Geez, you smile a lot." I just don't even notice it. So on that end, it was a really good concept for a video, because it kind of just captured me in my element. On the other hand, we really wrote that song and thought about the video concept thinking about the power of a smile. It's a very simple, simple thing. Every person in their own right is a beautiful, complex creation, and you can't change that. They're only people, they're the only person or thing that can control that. But a smile, you can always transmit joy that way. You can't save someone's life, you can't change these things fundamentally, but you can transmit joy through a smile. And we just thought it was a really simple thing and wanted to capture people from different walks of life and different personalities doing just that. And taking a moment to just breathe and smile, you know?
I like the video. I like it.
Thanks.
And it's you'll see it on Clara's site if you go to it. That's it's claralofaro.com.
Yeah.
And you'll also find out about tour dates coming up in January. Anything in the works there?
Yeah, we're working on a lot of different things, but I'd say check the website because we don't have anything official at the moment for our tour, but we are working on a tour. So.
Nice. Well, I look forward to checking that out when you guys are in New York.
Thanks.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Clara.
Nice to meet you.
Pleasure to have you on the show. Clara Lofaro, everyone. We'll be right back.
My name is Rec. I'm a graffiti writer from back in the 80s.
My name is Dan, just like Dancin.
We're at the BWAC gallery, Brooklyn Waterfront Artists Coalition gallery in Red Hook, Brooklyn. Anna Hagen and Fritz approached me on this project, and I said, great, finally, you know, they did a graffiti project.
I have to say I was about 11 years old. I was actually walking with my mom to my grandmother's house. And middle of the day, and this guy walked right up to a wall, and I'll never forget, he threw his tag up on the wall, and he wrote "Cool Casper," and put a big bubble around it, and then he just left, and my mother actually yelled at him, and I was like, did you see what he did? That was so cool. And she was like, don't let me ever catch you doing anything like that.
I started on walls. You know, you start going on walls first, and then I jumped right into the subway trains, because that's where graffiti is known, in the subways.
Either I would go by myself or with a bunch of friends. We'd just take the trains while they were in motion. If people got off the train and the car was empty, you'd pull out your marker and you start bombing the whole car.
Okay, bombing. That's writing your name as much as you possibly can on every train you can probably hit. It's just like an assault.
Just wait till the doors close, rode it all the way back home, got off at Carroll Street, went to the other side, took the F right back up, doing it all over again. And that's how we spent most of our summers.
My style was basically plain style. My style was plain, block letters, curved letters. This kind of opens it up. You know, people can see the graffiti in a controlled environment where they can stand, really pay attention to the work. And there is so much that goes into a piece. You know, and it's still, you know, not considered, mainstream art, that's not considered an art form.
I think it was just the whole rebellious portion of rebelling against your parents, rebelling, every kid, I think, hits that age where, you're 12, 13, you want to do something crazy and your parents are saying no, and you're like, well, I'm doing it anyway. And it was just that whole thing of my mother saying no, and I wanted yes.
It's hard to explain.
How you doing? All right. Poet, the art is important to me because it's a part of who I am. My work is a bit of abstract, but a bit of my own style too. I love colors. I love arrows. I try to keep it as crazy as possible. I like it because it's out there, it's big, it's bold, and it's in your face.
It was a good project that BWAC put together here. I feel it was way overdue. The biggest thanks for this project go out to Fritz and Scott. They just said, Rec, get the guys together, get the paint, and do what you guys do best. There were two other artists that were also with us during this project. One artist's name is Seos. He's, his style is impeccable. And then there's another artist his name is Snatch. His style is wild style. He's another old school artist from back in the days. I really like the freedom they gave us.
Well, I want to thank everyone who was a part of the show, Clara Lofaro, Scott Henstrand, the BWAC graffiti artist writers, Liz, and everyone else. Naturally, if you have questions or comments on the show, you can reach us at the Arts Insight hotline. The number is right here for your pleasure, or the Arts Insight website at www.artsinsight.com. Liz?
Brooklyn Waterfront Artists Coalition, www.bwac.org. Check it, join it, and have a great time, and you will see us there.
My thanks, of course, to all the guests who appeared on the show, our volunteers. It's exciting. I have a bunch of New Year's resolutions to make, and that is one of which is to tape many more Arts Insight shows and promote neighborhood arts as it should be promoted. Thank you for watching Arts Insight. Make it a good night. Thank you, everybody. We'll see you on the next one.